Wings Paige Bueckers could team up with Caitlin Clark in WNBA All Star Game. Caitlin Clark and Dallas Wings star Paige Bueckers could find themselves on the same team in the WNBA All Star Game. Dallas Wings point guard Paige Bueckers will be chosen for her first All Star Game in her rookie season, and the format is taking a bit of a change. Instead of having the WNBA All-Stars face off against Team USA ahead of the Olympics, the league will divide into two, with Indiana Fever guard Caitlin Clark and Minnesota Lynx forward Napheesa Collier serving as captains. The two captains will then choose between Bueckers and the other 7 All-Star starters to form their starting lineup. Bueckers could team up with Clark. Clark and Collier will have to choose between Bueckers, Aliyah Boston, Indiana Fever, Allisha Gray, Atlanta Dream, Sabrina Ionescu, New York Liberty, Nneka Ogwumike, Seattle Storm, Satou Sabally, Phoenix Mercury, Breanna Stewart, New York Liberty, and A'ja Wilson, Las Vegas Aces, to fill out their starting fives. Then, the captains will have to pick their reserves, which include Sonia Citrone, Washington Mystics, Skylar Diggins, Seattle Storm, Ryan Howard, Atlanta Dream, Kelsey Mitchell, Indiana Fever, Kelsey Plum, Los Angeles Sparks, Courtney Williams, Seattle Storm, Jackie Young, Las Vegas Aces, Kiki Irafin, Los Angeles Sparks, Leah Nelwall, Michelle Reese. Bueckers and the rest of the All-Stars will learn their fate when Clark and Collier draft their teams tomorrow on ESPN's WNBA Countdown at 6 p.m. CT. The WNBA All-Star Game is scheduled for Saturday, July 19 at 7:30 p.m. CT from inside Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana. The basketball gods must have smiled wide this summer. In a stunning development that has fans buzzing coast to coast, the WNBA All-Star Game could witness one of the most electrifying backcourt duos in the league's history. Dallas Wings Paige Bueckers teaming up with Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark. On paper, it sounds like a dream. On the hardwood, it could become a spectacle of vision, rhythm, and audacious shot-making that reshapes how the WNBA defines all-star magic. A long-awaited collision course, Paige Bueckers, the silky smooth guard from UConn, had always been destined for this stage. Injuries delayed her WNBA debut, but in her rookie season with the Wings, she hasn't missed a beat. Averaging 18.5 points, 6 assists, and dazzling fans with her effortless court IQ, Bueckers quickly silenced any doubts about her transition from college icon to professional star. Caitlin Clark, meanwhile, entered the league as a media hurricane, the most talked about rookie in decades. From logo threes to needle-threading dimes, Clark has not only delivered on the hype but also drawn millions of new eyes to the WNBA. Her presence alone shifts the energy in arenas. She's not just a player, she's a movement. But together, this pairing is like mixing lightning and poetry. UHM brings serenity and chaos, the calm and the storm, while Clark thrives in controlled frenzy. Both artists, both architects. One sees the angles, the other attacks them. Practice camp sparks hype. The speculation began innocently. During a USA basketball practice session in early July, Bueckers and Clark found themselves on the same 5-player scrimmage team. Cameras caught Clark tossing a no-look bounce pass behind her back. Bueckers caught it in stride, stepped back, and buried a three with a signature high release. Clark grinned. Bueckers smirked. The internet exploded. Within hours, Bueckers x Clark trended nationally. Edits, TikToks, and memes followed. One viral comment summed up the mood best. They look like a Marvel crossover, two superheroes just learning how powerful they are together. The fan vote frenzy, the WNBA All-Star voting window, was always going to favor Clark. Her fan base is massive, international, and vocal. But the Bueckers push was surprisingly strong. Despite being a rookie, her jersey sales are already top 5 in the league. When the votes were counted, both guards were selected as starters, ensuring they'd share the court on one of the biggest nights of the year. It wasn't just a victory for them. It was a victory for a new generation. This is the changing of the guard, literally and figuratively, said analyst LaChina Robinson. Paige and Caitlin are part of the WNBA's future. Seeing them on the same team, that's lightning in a bottle. Basketball soulmates? What makes the duo so tantalizing isn't just talent. It's chemistry. They've known each other since high school, playing on the same USA youth teams, always respectful rivals in the college game. But there's always been a sense that their games complemented one another. Bueckers the silent assassin, Clark the vocal leader. They play the game differently, but they love it the same way. UConn coach Gino Auriemma once said, "It's like jazz and rock playing the same melody." During a recent press conference, Bueckers was asked about teaming with Clark. She smiled. "Caitlin's a killer. I've always admired how fearless she is. If we get to run together in an All-Star game, trust me, we'll cook." Clark, never one to shy from boldness, added, "Paige sees the game in slow motion. Playing with her would be a cheat code." The blueprint for the future, beyond the highlight reels, this All-Star partnership could also be a preview of what's to come, perhaps in future Olympics or even free agency years down the line. Imagine a world where Paige Bueckers and Caitlin Clark share more than an exhibition game. What if they formed a dynasty? Front offices are certainly dreaming. Sheer box office, said one anonymous GM. If there's any way they could ever be on the same WNBA roster down the line, that team would print money. They'd also be a nightmare to defend. Even younger players are watching. "I've got both their jerseys," said 14-year-old AAU standout Kendi James. "They're like the Stephen Sue of our time."